I grew up at a farm about an hour north, a little bit west of Indiana. Became the first one in my family to go to college. After leaving IUP, I started essentially 2 days after graduation working for PNC Bank as an auditor. Having worked for PNC for 19 years and subsequently launching my own business now for almost another 19 years, I've really only ever had 2 jobs in my life. In 2000, I left again a comfortable corporate job to found InvestEdge to help advisors, banks, brokers, etc., to really automate a lot of the functionality that is enabling them to become bigger and more successful in their endeavor, which is to manage investment portfolios. My co-founder and I, R.C. Collins, wanted to really build something bigger than what we were allowed to build within that corporate confines. And now, today, we have about 120 banks, advisors, etc., using our software to manage customer portfolios with assets totaling over $1.5 trillion. Today, we sit comfortably with about 70 employees, and again, the business has been deemed a success, but it wasn't really that easily detected that we would be successful until a few years after we launched the company. To me, one of the successes is that it built something that matters, that again has been somewhat influential in the world of investment technology, that has built, we built a company with employees that depend on us, their families depend on us, we've created jobs. And again, one of the measures I believe of success is we've been nominated and actually won the award for Best Places to Work in Pennsylvania for 7 of the past 8 years.
Wow, this is quite an event. So thank you, President Driscoll. Thank you, John. Thank you to the Alumni Board, the Alumni Association. And I would have to comment that if you had lived on the 7th floor of Schaefer when I was a freshman, we would not have guessed that Tracy Settle and Mike Staub would be president of the Alumni Association. But yet here we are. I came to IUP as an awkward, gangly teenager and stand before you only slightly less so today. But again, it has been a great experience. There has been so much discussion between myself and Dean Camp about the foundational aspects of the education we received and how it has launched many careers, not just mine, but many careers, not only in business. And again, if you think and look at all the other award winners tonight, again, one word comes to mind, and that is wow. Amazing group of people. And again, there's amazing people who have won this award before us, and I'm sure there'll be even more amazing people who will go after us, because of the education now is much further ahead than it had been when I went to school. I would like to take a moment to thank Dr. Woodard, Dr. Mel Woodard. He and I share common roots. We both grew up on a farm. We're both first generation students, and it was challenging making that change. And for him, he came to IUP. He eventually came to IUP to teach, but he got his doctorate. He became chairman of the math department. So he has an amazing career arc of his own. So thank you for your nomination, Dr. Mel Woodard. I have a lot of ties to not only IUP, but Indiana. I met my lovely wife, Donna, here in Foster Cafeteria. Again, the first meeting did not go well, but I was persistent, and persistence won out. We have 3 wonderful children, and also I should mention that her parents are here tonight. Bill Smith taught as professor here at IUP in math, and her mother taught here for many, many years in the school system in Indiana. So again, thanks to you for, again, accepting this awkward farm boy into your family. I want to take just a brief moment and talk a little bit about sports, because that was a big part of my college career. We spent probably as much time running as we did in the classroom. I ran on track and cross-country teams, and in that we built really a great group of friends because of the hours you spend together, the discipline, not just the running discipline, but the discipline to take that time out of your schedule and still be able to finish your coursework and compete in the academic as well as in the athletic world. I had the privilege of running for Doc Raymore, bless his soul, and also for Ed Fry. an amazing man, amazing coach. And those were a lot of memorable days that we had on the road, on training, etc. And one of the anecdotes I like to tell is that there was a character named Bert Hoovis, who we're not quite sure if he was a student or not. He showed up quite a bit. He jumped into pictures where he didn't belong. He got his name recognized as much as he possibly could. But again, no one ever saw him in class, so we don't know exactly where he is. But he has a Facebook page, so apparently he's out there somewhere. I also would like to conclude by thanking my mother and also to my late father, who died 28 years ago, for, again, on the farm, the discipline, the work ethic that I then carried not into IUP, but also into my career. And thank you, Mom. That is the reason I'm standing here tonight. Thank you, everyone.